Moving on to the Kimura shoulder lock. This is a great technique when you're on your back. Now, we talked about I never want to be on the ground, and I certainly don't want to be on my back because I can't get away as fast as I want to. However, if I can do this submission lock quickly, I can break his shoulder and then push him off me or sweep him and then run to safety. So this is a viable option. Now, again, what I like about submission is you're affecting a joint. So you don't have to be the biggest person, you don't have to be the fastest, you just have to know the technique and be able to pull it off. So now from here, I'm in my guard, so I fell down, right? So I'm still defending myself. Again, I need to pull him in. So I can have an active guard by grabbing and pulling him in with my legs, right? So I'm doing my thing, I'm poking him, I'm finger poking him. Now, you see how he has his arm planted? That's for balance, because as I'm pulling him forward, he needs to brace himself. If he didn't have his hands up, he'd fall right on top of me, which is not good for him. He's going to place his hands and start to push back off. So what I'm going to do from here is kind of like we started doing that sweep. I'm going to put my foot down, which looks like this on this side. I'm going to put my foot down, I'm going to turn, but I'm going to post. The post is on my elbow. So this is what you really need to work on. From here, turn, rotate the hips, post up. Now when I post up, your hand's going to be right here. So let's watch that again. This is the important part of this Kimura lock. Here, I'm going to turn. As I turn, I'm going to post up. This hand is going to come out, kind of like you're a zombie reaching up from the ground. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to come around his arm and then grab my own. So again, we're working with this grip. Once I make connection like this, all I'm going to do is fall back into my guard. I'm not going to lift the Kimura. I'm just going to use momentum. So I want to go back on my back and lock up the guard. So you can see where I am here. I'm going to push this shoulder to his opposite shoulder. If I'm nasty, I'll turn my hips out a little bit to get more power. So watch that again. We're here. I put down, I post, I come up like a zombie. I wrap around, I fall back. Here we are. And so let's watch that from the other angle. So I'm here, I fell. Still doing my survival strikes. Here, now look it. I'm going to put my foot down, I'm going to sit up. See how I sat up like that? My arm comes over the top. I'm going to come back into my guard, put it back up, and then pushing in here. Even if I can't get my feet connected, right, I can still hold down here, and I can still start pushing down, active here, and then pushing this up to the other shoulder.